Hey there, Fdish. You hate C++. It's good to learn about things. Let's say it that way. Thanks for attention. You're welcome. All right. Let's go take a look at the day. At the actual day. That's day 3, day 4. Yeah. Control was better. Don't complain, damn Kiwi. I mean, C++ was my first one, but it was extremely old. So extremely bad when I did it. Let's see. So you're not the only one having problems. Very long line is formed for the automatic passport scanners. The delay could upset your travel itinerary. Due to questionable network security, you realize you might be able to solve both of these problems at the same time. The automatic passport is slow because they're having trouble detecting which passports have all required fields. The expected ones are as follows: birth year, issue year, expiration, height, hair, color, eye color, passport ID, country ID. It's validated in batch files. Each pair is represented by a series of key value pairs separated by spaces or lines. Passports are separated by blank lines. Wait, spaces or new? Oh yeah, I see. So this is one batch, etc. Here's an example of a batch file containing 4 passwords. The first password is valid, all 8 fields are present. The second one is invalid, it's missing height. It's interesting, the only one is SID, so it looks like the data from North Pole credentials, not a passport at all. Surely nobody would mind if you made they're not passwords, they're it's information on the back of like a passport. If I made the passport simulator, ignore missing SID fields, treat this passport as valid. If it's missing 2-1, your improved system would report 2 valid ones. Count the number of valid passports, so instead of all required fields, treat SID as optional. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of parsing. That's gonna be annoying. Sure, go restart Steam. So, minor spoiler for part 1, but my password wouldn't have been valid. Just like real life. Fuck, we need to make enums here. It's not like an object. How do you do that again? It's like I know there's a pretty good way to do that in C++. Oh, damn. Wasn't it templates? No, that's not it. It's like class? No, it's not a class either. Though I think it actually is. There was a very easy way to just have a thing with variables like this. 8 points. Something like that, but man. I've come across it a whole struct, that was it. That's what I'm looking for, is structs. Because we want to struct passport, and that'll have why is it complaining about? Oh yeah, sure. So now we want all the variables we have, which are this. So we just kind of. So it's like a string, right? Yeah, just treat everything as strings. Oh, really? Come on, just remove. Oh, it's at 1 space. There we go. Structs. Let's see, so we can make new ones. Product defines as 2 members, weight and price. to directly declare object of the structure type. Ah, yeah, so they're immediately made. So then we just make a vector of passports, which will be passports, of course. And then we start kind of parsing the input. We have to do this line by line. And what I first want to do is see if I can actually string x is if I can properly find end lines. I need to kind of check that. So see if I'm not sure if I need to do. Actually, can I do endl? Not sure. Unknown type. Oh yeah, because it's an object that we push. I'm not sure if it's /r/n. I'm not entirely sure. Do you want to laugh check Polcon? Oh no, is it Clyde again? Crackpot. Oh yeah, I've seen that. The Faraday cage nuts. Where people are putting like 5G Faraday cages around their goddamn routers because it will block the it would block the signal from it, you know, forgetting that Wi-Fi is just always a signal. Yeah, so we don't see any of my characters, which is a bit annoying. Kills the what? That's surprising, right? So parsing this in theory is not very difficult, because I think I think there's a way to actually like do string. I think you can do this, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll take a look at this later, but I think, God, wasn't it like while? I think it's something like this. See, wasn't there one before where I did splitting on? I remember that I did something like this before in one of the other days, where I just kind of parsed it into this day. I removed it though. Yeah, it's a while this and that, and then instead of a char you can use a string. I think that'll work. I'm just gonna very roughly test this because I'm not entirely sure if this will work. So this will be of x. Oh yeah, I need string stream. Is it s stream or string stream? I'm not entirely sure. It's s stream. That's the one. And then you just you can push that into here, and it kind of tries to like parse it into that. So you could do a while. Oh, yeah, so it's first of all the other way around, that's for sure. So I'm not sure if this will work at all. What a plebeian way to do this. Structures are for nerds. Yeah, I know, right? I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to do something like this. Yeah, so exactly what I wanted. And if I do this, I think I'll be able to actually... Yeah. Every single bit, the entire line. So now I just need to make sure that I can detect the line breaks. What are they for character? Oh, here, look. A bunch of data that you, in theory, shouldn't be able to see. Not that it really matters much. Input. Show all characters. CRLF. So it's /r/n. But I already used that, I think. /r/n. Special method integral or unscoped enum type. What? There we go. Pretty sure they'll just spout out a whole bunch of zeros. Or just not work at all. Is it because it's locked in this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of zeros. How can I detect? Just do empty? Is that what I need to do? Just the lazy man's way? Yeah, that's sad. Not what I wanted to do, but... Alright, so now we just need to do a parse thingy. I know there's a fairly easy way, I think, to do that. So first we need to make a new passport, and then we need to declare all the things it has. How do I set these? Yeah, so you just that by that. So I just push. How do I just declare a passport? It's just because here it declares it beforehand, but there must be a way to not do a film. So there we just make an array out of them. But in that case, we want a vector, but it doesn't pre-allocate them? I'm a bit confused how that would work. Yeah, so movie C, so you can declare one like that. I think that should work, right? Oh yeah, we just have a temp. I'm not sure if that's a copy. I don't think it did well, because I won't be using pointers. So at the start we create one, so it'll be so we have current passports, and then if x equals nothing, then we passports dot push. Shouldn't it be like passports dot pushback per passport? Oh, not current exception. What the hell? Thank you. And then we make a new one. So what do we do? Just declare it again? Do it null? Curb. There must be a better way to do this, right, Pass? How do you empty out? Like, I know normally we just in like Java, I would just declare it as a new one, just equals new, for example. There must be a way to do this. Because here what they use is just an array, which is fine, but I don't know ahead of time how many passports I'm gonna have. I'd like to figure this out myself without having to Google like how to use a vector with structs. I guess I could like clear everything out again and then make a new one. That would be extremely stupid. But it would work in theory. Yeah, it's going fine. It's just a bit of I'm not very familiar with C++. So I'd basically repeat this a whole bunch of times. There must be a way to iterate over all the elements in a passport. CPP struct clear variables. I know that's misspelled, but who cares? And you... Ah, okay, so that's how you can do it. So curpass equals passport. So there's there we go. That's how you do it. Good to know. Math times use everything a language I'm more familiar with. What would the pain? Yeah, I mean I've already said before that if C++ gets too awful for me to work with, I would just revert back to Python. And I'm not like it is. The later days can get so incredibly complex that it would be really stupid not to, because I would just spend so much time wrestling with it. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the parse inputs. At least doing something not cringe. There's Java. There's nothing else I know. And now I basically want to do passport and then the string input. Oh no, yeah, I can actually use that because it's all scoped. Brainfucker whitespace. No, I'm gonna do it in beats. Yeah, that language. Just scream into the void all day. Do I just can I use switches with strings? I'm not sure if I can. I don't think I can, because a switch is basically a simplified... Yeah, wait, what? Constant character instead of the required string? What the hell are you on about? Do it in Arnold C. I know this is not right, by the way, so but don't worry about that, but Alright, first of all, it's pass.bear. But why is it saying expression? Yeah, integral of enum, exactly. So this is fairly easy. We just do an enum field. I don't know how enums work in CPP. Give me a second, kids. Huh, how to use enums in days. I think I've looked at this before. Jesus, no, I know there's an enum of strings, because I've tried this before. The Zelda tune trigger. Why would it trigger you for a reason? I know you can like declare enums, so you can do like key equals value. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, map enum char constants. Yeah, so this is what I would use, basically. Oh wait, this is where I have to write the fuck that. No, screw it, I'm just doing if else statements. So we need to split this. So we have to find the colon, then do what's before and do what's after. I don't exactly know how to do... Yeah, there's a few ways to do this. Container. Void split. Share delimiter. But why? What is the container? Is that the new? Oh, that's a new thing you're putting it in, right? This looks fairly the cleanest. Wow, getLine token delimiter, yeah. I don't really care for writing all my code here myself. I know I'm gonna duplicate some stuff like SSStream and string. There we go. But kids, if it works, it works. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the STDs since I don't need those. It's only a few though. And then what I could do is do. Wait, what container do they want there? I assume they actually use jar string and then a vector of, yeah, fairly of a vector of strings. Because you don't know how many you're gonna have to start. Let's do jazzy. I mean, that's kind of what I was going for. Values. And then we do get rid of the splits, inputs, and values. This is one of, yeah, wants a character. And it's gonna complain because, wait, no, it's fine. There we go. So, if values 0, nope, don't do that, please. Birth year, values 1. There we go. Oh, hey, this day sucked. Was it that bad? And then we just kind of copy this a whole bunch of times. I don't know, I remember something being said about part 2 sucking, but I don't recall exactly. We did heights. ACL, ACL, bid, and then the last one, Sid. Not hard, just super tedious. Yeah, that's kind of this, basically. So we done, I'm gonna need brackets if I do it like that. I really prefer doing brackets like this, but that's not what CPU automatically does. Parse input, which is gonna be per pass, and the substring. There we go. Basic bitch PyCon. Wow, what a guy. Mostly on file IO? Wow, what? I mean, this is working very well, basically. Because with this, I can just parse every single word into immediately what I want, basically. So I can immediately get everything separated by spaces, and then I just have to check if it's an empty string for line breaks. For like white space, actually, no, it's a new one. So then what I want to do is for each passport and for each passports. I'm not sure I have to use a reference there, but I guess not. 10 ways of an intelligent way of reading the data to a dictionary. Yeah, just use a dict of dicts. That would be fairly easy. Split it, put the first value into the key and then the last one on the value. Let's see. So what I want to do now is cpp print all vars in structs. Oh, so you can't really do metaprogramming. So there's no way to wait. But there's no way to do like for auto in. Yeah. Requires suitable begin function and none was found. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. So I need to care if for every single variable except for. I need to have everything except for SID. So what I can do is if so I kind of want to do a multiplier of the length, because, you know, if any of the length is 0, it's just going to be nothing. There's no... there's a length immediately into that. That's great. Is it a function? It is a function. Well, kids, we're going to be doing some fun. Yeah, really, just ignore the crap that I'm doing here. Right, HCl, chloride, because why not? ACl, and we don't care about PID, so was it PID or CID? CID. Polar ID. There we go. I do kinda want to know what's in every single field, just to know it works correctly. So I'm just gonna do int check equals out check int valid. If this is over yes, over 0, well, not equal 0. There we go. Zero, 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 zero. So I'm assuming that the parsing went wrong. That's my guess there. Oh yeah, just check if that works so we can actually get rid of EU. Pretty sure this will fail. No, so that works, so that's good. If I may ask you, go ahead. Oh, first of all, this should be check. Regularly? Why? Yeah, so still that goes wrong. I haven't even passed A for lack of motivation. Well, we just make a quick void print pass, just to do it a quick check. So I'm just going to be doing every single one of these with a comma in between, because I know the order. And then I just kind of copy this a whole bunch of times. Ayer GT, ACL, ACL, payday, sayday. 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Did I do this right? Burr. No, I missed one. Yeah, it's easier to just say it in Dutch than to, Oh. Can you blame me? What the? There we go. Yeah, exactly. I made a struct. I mean, that sounded to me like the best thing here. Beer, ear, air, hagite, HCL, ACL, PD, CD. Yeah. So we just do print pass. Because I'm pretty sure something's going wrong here with the assigning. Like this, it's not working. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of commas. So that's not getting set properly. Just to make sure. But what is that? There are strings, so why is it not... I have a feeling it's like not working at all. What I can always do is just see if it's valid here. There's no need to actually do that. There's in theory no need to actually see if, so we can use this void valid. Validity, which is returns a bool. I mean, this is really stupid, but and if it works, it works. Which is literally this, just return... It's just return... This is not equal to 0. Because I kind of just put you here. Oh. No, sorry, you are correct. There are dictionaries. You can just do maps. So we just kind of ignore this. And instead of this, we just do valid plus equal validity of cur pass. No, not. Jesus Christ. Thank you. This is awful. There we go. They should now return 2, I think. No, it's still 0. So what we can always do is just do print pass here of cur pass. Is it because I think I already know why. There we go. That was the issue. Not sure why there's a comma there. Oh, because the SID might be nothing. But there we go. I was just not referencing it correctly. This is a slightly better way. I'm pretty sure probably still the better idea to make sure I have one. Anyway, it is valid for this. It gives me 2. I'm gonna stop the count. Stop the count, kids. There we go. Just make sure to print everything at the end, and let's go grab our inputs. See if it works. 209. Too low. See if there's any strange ones here. So there are a few that have that. So if it's too low, it means that some are being seen as invalid when they are valid. Because I should ignore... Let's see, there were 2 here, right? Yeah, 2 valid ones. Treat sit is optional. Beer, ear, ire, haggaday, so PID. Let's quickly run this again. Just quickly count passports to length. Oh, size is it, right? It's passports with an S there, thank you. Just so I know, like, the total amount. 275, yeah. So we actually print pass here. Actually, how about we do this? There we go. So now we actually get the validity thing at the end. So I can just add in... Yes, I know. It's theory. I could just save this to a variable, but who cares? Validity, pure pass, and then we make a new one. So now I can see if it sees which one it sees as valid and which one it aren't. Nitro has it as well. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean some background. So, comma 1. Okay, we don't. Put the commas in the wrong place, I think. No, wait, this is correct. Never mind. Oh, the black hole one. Yeah, that's normal. That's a standard one. So it is only allowed to miss this position. I think. Wait, we're allowed to miss the CID, right? Yeah, we were allowed to miss the CID, which is the last one. I wonder if Nitro will finish in less than 2 hours. I have no idea. Just kind of curious which ones it's marking as invalid when they should be valid. It's still part 1. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going wrong here. Because, wait, beer, ear, air, HGT, HCl, ACL, PID. Because it checks the length of every single one. And if any of these lengths is 0, it'll be invalid. But I got a too low number on my final output, and there's about 200 here. I got 209, and 2075 is the total amount. I think the error somewhere. Thank you. Jake ain't streaming today. Now she's stream all day to fill the gap. Yeah, that's not happening. Today's gonna be a messy day. Anyway, where the hell is my bug? So I could actually only print it if it's 0, so we can actually check just the invalid ones. No, I have to see what I'm gonna do today because it's a bit of a chaotic day because I think I have a meeting in a bit, but I don't remember 100% sure because my professor had to, I think he has to teach something today. Anyway, so some of these are valid when they're not, which is a bit strange. Wait, what's going on here? 2016, 2036. That's weird. Well, no, there's supposed to be 3 years at the start, right? Yeah, birth year, issue year, expiration year. Anything else? First person invalid, all 8 fields are present. It's invalid. It's interesting, the only missing one is CID. The force is missing 2. What the hell's going wrong here? All of these seem to be properly invalid. So what the hell's going wrong? Is it just an off by 1 error? Oh my fucking god, it's an off by 1 error. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's an off by 1 error, isn't it? Because this one might not get checked as true, right? But now I put a new line here. So in theory, it should actually put it as 210, which is not doing. It's end of file. No, but like the... now there should be a white space line there, although it might not because there's an end of file character there. Putting 2 there should fix that. Yeah, it's 2. Kill me! Okay, before I'm gonna read day 2, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself real quick. I hate myself so much. So goddamn much. That was really, really stupid. Anyway. That works. Yeah, I remember. I scrolled through my Discord because I know that no one actually like puts like their code there without spoiling it or without linking it. And I saw you mentioning EOF and I was like, that'll be fine, right? Right? I had the same problem stopping for 5 minutes figured out because I tested my answer +1 before doing any code changes. What a guy. I was like, it's only doing this if there's a white space. Oh well. Anyway, part 2. The line's moving more quickly. We overhear the airport security into what invalid data are getting through. You can continue to ignore it. Nice. They all have strict validity. At least 1920 at most. Oh, Jesus Crivens. Okay, strictly speaking, we only have to adjust our validity one, which is thankfully not very difficult. Oh, Crivens. Alright. Thankfully, we can quit it early, so, if... was it Stoy, I think? So we just have to do, well, if pass Stoy pass dot bir. So, okay, what is it? It's above, at most 2002. So if it's over 2002, or Stoy pass dot bir is under at least 1920, so it's under 1920. Yeah, it's not bitwise or, thank you. Return 0. And we just kind of copied this a whole bunch for the first one. Just took me nearly an hour, really? I can't actually spend an hour on this. That's not a joke. I don't have the goddamn time for that. So what's the other one? Ear and ear is 210 to 2020. Wait. No. At least 1920 at most. Oh, yeah. So if it's at most 2020 and at least 2010, it's at least... so it can't be over 2030, it needs to be at least 2020. Yeah, because, like, So here we do the lower, here we do the upper. Yeah, so 920, 2010. I should have reversed that, but oh well. Heights. Oh, fuck me. It's either number... Why? Goddamn Imperials. No, it's correct, hamster. I'm checking the other way around. It needs to be at least 1920, so 1920 will be valid here, because I'm checking for lower than. Yeah, I'm so I can immediately return 0. That's why I want to check for if it's false, because it'll have to pass all checks, and then at the end it'll just return 1. Yeah. So this one is easy, just length. This one is easy because it has to be any one of these. But how do I check for this properly? Because I need to split it in digits and characters, and the characters need to it's the last 2 always. Can I... there's not an easy way to do string indexing in C++, I'm pretty sure. This is just annoying. It's like, it's not difficult, it's just... Ugh. So I can check for the last 2 characters fairly easily, I think. Yeah, but for ranges, I mean, Stimar. Like, can I do pass dots HGT, heights, like, the last 2 characters? How do I do that? -1 to -2? That's not... I have no idea. No way this works. No, of course it doesn't, because it expects brackets there. That's what I meant. String letter not in string head. What? No, it doesn't work in CPP. That's why I was wondering. I know it does in Python, exactly. That's why I thought of that. I have no idea if there's like a hex digits, but I guess... No, that would be in... Yeah, slicing, that's what I meant. I guess I could just do, you know, the last 2 characters by... Because I don't know the length, but it could be... It's either 2 digits or 3 digits. The thing is, you need... It's either... That one is neat and nasty because it's 0 to 9 or A to F. And it can't be... Can I regex it? Fucking regex this shit. And when I do something really disgusting, just regex it. That would be awful. That would be really awful. Fuck it, we're rejexing it. This should be fairly simple, though. Look, if it's stupid and it works, it's not... This should be really easy. There we go. That's the wrong one there, Nigel. Yes. Fuck. Okay, I can close that from here. Look, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid, I think. No, I didn't do rechecks here. It's like a... Rechecks here is kind of dumb. Oh, yeah, I did do rechecks here. Not here. Not here. So to go through all my other days, see where I did rejects again. Just make a universal rejects. No, that doesn't sound like the greatest idea. That was the garbage removal. What was the one again? I know I did regex very much later. Regex rule. Need to include regex as well. It's already there because I'm just new, you know. We will make these globals, so this will be height rule. If it's stupid and it doesn't work, it's extremely stupid. Just need to escape this. I'll make the other rules as I go along with it. So what we can do is we need to do a smatch as well, just smatch SM. Yeah, that's the one. So I don't know if I can make this a global easily. This will be height rule, and it will be pass.agt. And there we go. So this is that. And now I can check for like if sm.size, is that gonna be it? Size needs to be over 0. Okay, so so I know that in Java you can do two types of AND, and one of them is in the way that the second AND does not evaluate if the first one is false, which I need here because I would like to check the height if it's valid. Well, no, I need to do it a little bit more complicated anyway. Yeah, if the first one's gonna be the entire match, the 1 is gonna be the number, and 2 is gonna be if it's AM, and else it will be inch. So we return just to return 0, just so it stops complaining at me. Return. Actually, I could just do this. Actually, no, this is better. It's a bit stupid this way. But I can return the inverse of this. There we go, it's a bit better. Because if it's true, return false. Actually, oh no. That was really stupid. Don't do it that way, Nitro. Because otherwise you're immediately quit out. If it's SM and SM1, it should be stoy. SM1. Okay, what is the requirements we have? Alright. Centimeters, at least 150, at most 193. Well, fuck me. So we're still gonna do this. This is awful, just purely because it's a whole bunch of crap, and somewhere there's gonna be an error, and it's gonna be hella annoying to check this. At least 150, so it needs to be under 150. So if it's under 150, and if it's over 193, wunderbar. So if this is true, return 0. And then do it else if. Just gonna copy this. If it's IN, it needs just a sanity check. It doesn't really need to be there. At least 59, at most 76. 59, 76. All right. Let's do it again, kids. It's not really getting messy, it's just goddamn annoying. So what do we have then? Hair color, hash, and then it's either 0 to 9 or A to F. Oh. I mean, I can't really think of a good way to do that. I'm sure there's like a parsing method you could do. So it needs a hash. Wait, so it can be a mix of the two. Really? Wait, it can be a mix? By exactly 6 characters. Oh, that's vague. But I think there's a way to do hex already. I think there's already a way to do hex. Well, it's not very difficult to do here. Because I can just do 0 to 9, A to F times 6. Is that it? Exactly 6. 6, there we go. See, there we go. Get out of there. Why did you... Oh, I know why you did that, actually. It's because I didn't paste it in the string. There we go. So this will be a hair rule. And here we just have to check if it matches, thankfully, which is fairly quick. So we just do hair rule. So we do if sm dot size is oh yeah, so if it's not above 0, I also need to return 0. Like if it doesn't match at all. So if it's 0, return 0. Does make the checks more sane as opposed to a crap load of this. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, so here we can also do just eye color invalid. What? There we go. See, normally rejects kind of sucks because it becomes a giant mess, but in cases like this, it's kind of useful. Because I can just kind of copy this and do it for eye rule. We just need to make sure to actually make this the correct one, because it's no longer height. We're looking at HCL. We're looking at eye color. What else do we have left? And then we need PID, which is a 9-digit number, including leading zeros. So there we do. So 0 to 9 times 0, 0 to 9, 9. What? Ah, yeah, so not more. How can I do not more? Exactly 3, because of course it captures. Between 9 and 9? No. It still captures that. Sorry, just check length. It needs to be alphanumerical. So it needs to be numbers, and it needs to have a length of 9. So I could just check for this rule. It needs to be valid, and the length needs to be 9. Well, I could first check for length and then do this check, I guess. What is it? ID rule. This is awful. It's already a quarter past. I have passport check. Oh, this is ID rule. Oh, okay. Yeah, no backslashes I'm missing. So first we do it's PID. It's gonna be ID rule. And the size, if the size is 0, it means we have no matches. Or if length is not so pass.pit.length does not equal 9. And it needs to not be bitwise or. So it needs to be 9 and it needs to match. Oh, Griffins. Okay, let's just run it, see what happens. Invalid Stoi arguments. What does Stoi do? It should... Was it Atoi? I don't remember. String to character. It is Stoi, so what's wrong here? Stoi... Could you count SM0, SM1, and SM2, please? Because there should be 2 matches if you are correct, right? There's 2 groups, so... Can we just stack trace? Oh, what the hell are you on about? String. Source not found. Oh, yeah, it doesn't want to go here. What's the line that you're complaining about? Passport.EIR, EYR. Oh, if it's not there, of course. I see the issue. I should probably return this check first. Yeah, it's empty strings, of course. Which means I just need to do this one first. It's not the other way around. Yeah, so just do this one first. If does not equal 0. Sorry, equals 0. Return 0. And then at the end we do return 1. So this should fix that. Yeah, of course it's empty strings. There we go. Hey. Yeah, full 1. Yeah, so we don't need to do this anymore. Get out of here. So now they're a lot more stringent. So we know it's 131. Well, it's probably, maybe 131. Please tell me this is correct. Yes! Oh, one shot. Literal God Coder. Jesus Christ, that's annoying. No, it's not Smash bothering me again. Oh, that was fucking... At least we got it in one shot. I'm very happy. I didn't expect that either, but I'm very happy about it nonetheless. Yeah, go away. I have a feeling you could probably make one giant fucking regex for this. That would be awful. I have a feeling you could though. And then you just count your matches. that would be truly garbage. Oh god. Oh, good grief. I'm like 99% sure someone... I don't think... I'm not going to. Fuck no, but I'm pretty sure someone did it. A massive recheck would be unreadable. Yeah, it would be. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, please tell me you did everything in rejects. There we go. Cat, that's what. That's truly awful. Yeah, you have to have all these goddamn look-aheads. Wait, he just... Oh my god, he is checking for every single possible position. So it's like every single position he looks for what it is. No, it's regex, right? Oh, this is truly awful. All these non-capturing and... just... Thanks, kid. Yeah, readable. Ugh. It's truly awful. I mean, it is kind of what it was made for. Like, rejects wasn't mistakes. Yeah, it kind of was. It's very useful in small doses, let's say it that way. Because, like, this is alright. Like, it's not great, it's alright. Sentiment, like, that is disgusting, though. Defining that. Oh, look at how, okay, that is, you know, kind of not in the worst way, but you know, this way to check for the valid range of values is disgusting. You trade your sanity for efficient string parsing. Wait, but this would fail, right? Because this would match something with more than 9 digits. Nah, he made test cases. It probably works, but plus digits 9. I guess it's... No, that would fail. Nah, there must be... There surely is one in there to check, so that should be fine. Hey, that's disgusting, but thank you for showing that to us, to the world. So, no one... The guy didn't do it in Excel yet. There is one guy who does every single day in Excel. Fuck that. See if there's anything special at the top. Probably not, though. What? What the hell is this? In VBA and actually Excel spreadsheets. Actually, I think he did it in both. I think he tries to prefer Excel spreadsheets, but sometimes you can't really get around that. Egg, cell, yeah, exactly. The hell is he doing here? Pretty. I wouldn't really call this pretty, that's for sure. Good God. Find all match of 3-word characters followed by a colon. Spread it into an array, join with an empty string. Okay, so this is just for day 1. Yeah, just for part 1. That makes a little bit more sense. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's what he's doing. So he's grabbing all the code words for part 1 and then just sorting them alphabetically and then seeing if they're like, there's only 2 valid ones there, one with and one without CID. So it's just, it's disgusting. Well, you know, if it works and it's disgusting, it's only slightly less disgusting. Yeah, see, I had that as well. Oh yeah, you have end-of-line characters as well. Full recheck solution, yeah. That's probably even worse than the other one. Yeah, so this is just for the part 1. I don't care about part 1 is easy to do in rechecks. So you're just checking if it has all of these or all of those. That's not special. This is part 2. That's better. That's what I was looking for. Truly, truly disgusting. What? No, you don't want this? Isn't this beautiful? We saw a worse one slightly earlier. I used a little bit of rejects. This is all what I used. It's for the ones that I thought were aside to just didn't comment. This is what I use, which is not that bad. Because I didn't want to fuck around with splitting strings into that. Like, this one would have been kind of easy, because just check if the first character is a hash, and then check if the rest are hex digits. But like for this, it's way easier than having a fuck ton of if statements. And here I could also use it for here. How much more efficient? If it's faster, I don't think it's faster at all. Rejects is fairly slow. It's just efficient in like mind space and code space. Here, I could also do it fairly easily by just doing, actually no, that wouldn't matter. I used to raise for the eye color. If you want to be efficient, make a minimal state machine. Yeah, you just need to, you basically would have a ton of, if I wanted to do it, what I would do is put everything in my structs. Like in the parse input, I would already check for validity, and then I would only store valid ones. So then for every single input, I would already return. If it's false, just don't care. Just skip until the next line break. That is like the empty line break. That's how I would do it in the fast way, but I don't. No, screw that. I'm not gonna do that here. Oh yeah, this guy. There's this weirdo which does it in Vim keystrokes. So it's not even code. It's just like what are the what are the keystrokes you should have to type in to solve it. It's great. I really it's a very interesting approach that I never would have thought of to even do. I checked the keywords and looked, it was a subset of the valid keywords. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do if I would want it to be fast. For every single keyword that comes in, check if it's valid. If it's not valid, the entire password's invalid, and just fuck off. And go on to the next one. Oh yeah, he's using rejects here as well. Ugh, Python, what a loser. Finally call people who code in Python losers. Because I'm coding in the far superior language. What the hell is AWK? Oh well. Oh, I hate dialogue so much. APL. It's one of those languages made for golfing, basically. So it has extremely unclear syntax. PHP? You want to see emoji code? Thanks, I hate it. Okay, I see. I mean, why would anyone do this? Humanity wasn't. Oh, it was. Oh, I'm sure someone did it in PHP. People do it in tons of languages. Anything else that's interesting? J is normally a lot more concise. Anything interesting here? So for leaderboarding, Python is great because you're spending so little time writing garbage and boilerplate, and so much more time actually writing useful stuff. Yeah, like, this is kind of what I would have done as well. Just... So this is the... You basically make a dict out of it. Yeah, dict out of the tuples. And then you just return all of them that has this valid. So isn't all just kind of a sum, basically, of zeros and ones? So we should do an R just to screw with you. Should I reference back to my R project where my team name was arrays start at 1, which was kind of ironic because in R arrays do start at 1, but no one in the course was actually smart enough to get the joke. Probably. Java. Ugh, please don't. I need to go back to Java in a second anyway. Like more rejects. So what the hell is Iga Harjb? I'm sorry, the output is in shitty Roman numerals because the closer I get to a readable number format without too much work. I'm sorry, the fuck? Okay, so it's an isolang. Sure. It only consists... it only consists of rejects with loops. That is... That is truly awful. Oh, that is... Oh, good God. Esoteric languages are... Yeah, they're, some of them are fun. Yeah, because, like, Turing completeness is fairly simple. All you need is, like, being able to manipulate memory with some logic. And because regex has a fuck ton of logic built into it. Yeah, exactly. PowerPoint is Turing complete. It's not exactly a difficult thing if you already have a computer. Like, the most basic Turing machine is an infinite strip of magnetic tape, or your memory, and then a robot which can read values, move, write values, and do some check on it. That's all you need to do, and some conditionals. It's not exactly impressive nowadays. But I hate this. I truly hate that. You just use Roman numerals. I just ticked off valid values. Yeah, it's probably fairly similar. Yeah, kind of what I did. Just make a... Oh, he just checked. He literally checked it off. Oh my God. Oh, come on. Just use list comprehension, dude. That's awful. If line dot strip, just if it's... Ugh. This could have been made like a single line. Jesus, why are you showing off and doing it in so many goddamn languages? Good grief. Sorry, Apple shortcuts. Apple shortcuts. What? Can I see what it is? It's a fucking... Why would you do this? Sure, have fun. No one can read what you actually did. Hey, last passport import. I think a lot of people fell over that. Anyway, could actually check who completed today already. Aftish, don't remember who this is. Marvin, C-Fusion, and me. Let's see. Take a look at what the other guys did. This is C-Fusion solution. Yeah, it's like... It's fairly similar to what we did. Just using, you know, like, yeah, this indexing is kind of what I would have done otherwise instead of rejexing. Although I I kind of prefer doing this the other way around because you don't have to do the slice indexing, but I guess it is faster that way. Because you know you're always looking at the last two characters. And this is Aftish. Oh, look at this guy using rejects as well. Len. If not is int or lang is not. Oh, good grief, Aftish. This is that's something, all right. But here, yeah, just I would have done what let's see, Fusion would have done. So for hex digits, what did you do? Is subset valid colors? Wait. Oh, you made a set. Yeah, you just made literally every single valid character. That is kind of disgusting. But hey, if it works, it works. This is hamster. Let's see. Oh my god, that is just, oh my good grief. That is, why? It's if statement hell. This is awful. Like it's like you're doing like a flag check, which is fine, but then you're not using like just an 8-bit number, but you're actually using a, why? Like you kind of had the right idea there, but instead of just doing bitwise operations, you're saying, oh, just do it in base 10. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's masking, but in base, no. Why would you do it in base 10? Just do an OR with any power of 2. Like in Python, you can do bitwise stuff. Is it in base 10? Why would you do it in base 10? Because that is extremely inefficient. But I guess, okay, it doesn't matter for efficiency here. Fair enough. It's not that different. It's just, it's like the concept is the same, but it's like, instead of painting a painting, you're just like painting a fake Mona Lisa. And you're playing Nancy Drew while doing it. It's like, it's technically the similar, but it's still a garbage knockoff. That was a thing in C when I coded microcontroller stuff, so I guess it is a paradigm. I don't like it. It's pretty much the same with the CPU. Is it? I'm not sure it is. Because it's actually keeping a, because here you have like what? Normal, I would make a short here. Sorry, just do a byte. 8 bits, that's all you need. Base 10 is good for debugging. That's true. He also mentioned that it's easy to check which case we're failing this way. That's what Hamster said. But it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. You wouldn't use a byte. Yeah, exactly. Because you wouldn't, like... Personally, I would have just declared a variable, an int, which would have been a 32-bit integer anyway. And at that point, it doesn't matter. Because, like... Sure, it wouldn't fit into a byte. There's 8 of them, right? No, there's 8, so that would be fine. There's even less, 7. Yeah, because yeah. So it would fit into a byte. Yeah, it's there's 7 of them. Now that's why I was mentioning that. But then, like, I probably would have done that anyway. It like would have been marginally faster, because I just would have done an OR statement with the relevant power of 2, and then just print it out as bytes, as a bit, sorry, in its base 2 representation at the end. Or it's the same as addition, just without the carry. Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't really matter much. My solution is plain boring with a lot of ifs. We took a look at it already. It's just like, it's the what do you say? It's the naive solution, and mine isn't much better. I'm just using some rejects instead of more ifs. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I spent way too much time talking afterwards. I need to go grab some breakfast, and do a whole bunch of other crap. I need to ask if my meeting is gonna go on today. Yes, it's still, you know, before noon, so don't think about it, Baz. Anyway, goodbye. We will. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know when I'll be back. We'll see. It could be today. It could be Sunday. Tomorrow, not for sure, because I'll be doing Sinterklaas with my family, a national holiday. All right. Cheers. Have a good day. See you later. Do your AOC, Baz.